So you want to know everything to know by the time, well, just before you hit 24, I guess, because that's where I am. Let's go through it, shall we? I can't wait to revisit this in like, I don't know, 2 years' time, and suddenly you'll have a new perspective altogether again. But let's go through it, right? Let's say at this current moment in time, before you hit the age of 24, everything that I've learned, everything, everything. All right, where to start, shall we? So much. So little that you know. I think that's the first thing, right? The first thing is understanding that you're never going to know everything. You'll never be perfectly equipped for any situation. You need to learn always. And the biggest part about that is the mindset you're going into learning. I hated school. Did really well though. I was a straight A student for most of my schooling. Uh, and even then, I only realized in university that I actually don't hate learning. I just had a preconceived notion of every time I had to be told, here, you need to learn this for a test. It pissed me off. Really made me angry. You just need to go in with the mindset of, this work is easy. I just need to study. I'm doing it for the piece of paper. That's what worked for me. But I think you can apply that to a lot of things. The mindset that you go into a lot of things with probably determines your experience through it and how well you're able to do. It's all mindset. Mindset going in, very important. Secondly, just be calm and logical. It's worth more. Speak less and listen more because you will probably learn that it makes you look less of an idiot sometimes. I've done that. I've said a lot of stupid things out of turn. I still do, but I do it less. It's good lesson to learn. Apart from that, yeah, I think just be calm and logical. You can be emotional every now and then. You're human. It's bound to happen. But don't let yourself loose. Don't react emotionally to everything. Life is not about emotions all the time. Sometimes you need them though. Don't be cold. Be present in the moment. I think yeah, leads into that. Be present. Stop thinking so far ahead. Stop regretting everything you've done in your past. You're not the first person to make mistakes. You won't be the last. It's not your first mistake. It won't be your last. It's how you do something based off of that mistake. It's what you learn from. It's how you get up. It sounds so stupid, but it's true. If you let that same thing that happened 5 years ago keep holding you down, you're never gonna grow. You're never gonna learn. You just have to keep moving forward, regardless of how you feel, regardless of how you act, regardless of what you want, regardless of what you wanted and you didn't get. You just need to keep moving forward. Whether it gets better or worse is partly up to you. The problem is that partly is really important. Over and above that, put in effort. Find stuff that you love. Put in effort. Give time. Try. Make mistakes. But most importantly, try. Too many people don't try at anything they want to do, can do, should have done, wanted to do. It's just, at the very least, give yourself the opportunity to say, I tried. I gave it my all. You're only going to live once. I'm 23 and I already feel so old that I don't want to be here till I'm 72. It's going to fly by. You have to make the most of every single moment that you have. Over and above that, you need to actually pay attention to the people around you. Not everyone will be good for you. You won't know who's good for you. But you probably likely have parents in your picture. You have to take care of them. Probably have siblings. You have to take care of them. Do your best. No one's perfect. Neither are they. They're humans as well. They were humans before you. They don't know what's happening next, just like you don't know what's happening next. We're all making our best educated decisions. Sometimes that doesn't work out well. Have good intentions. That's worth everything. If you mean well and you make a bad decision and it just ends up in an unfortunate state, it happens. Keep meaning well. It burdens you less in the long term to know that you meant well, whether things work out or they don't. Spread love, spread happiness. It's too short to be sad and angry about everything. You can have moments, but in general, be calm but be happy. Make people laugh. Doesn't cost you anything. Over and above that, I'd like to say find good friends. It's pretty important. They make life bearable. Without them, you're not gonna have remotely of a good time. That they do shape you. So make sure you have decent friends. Even if you only like certain qualities of certain people, that's fair. Nobody's ever going to get on with somebody 100%. But make sure that they push you in the direction that you want to be pushed. Because they will. And they will influence you subconsciously. It's not going to be crazy, especially if you're aware of yourself. But you do morph into a person that's similar to them over time. And over and above that, have a good sense of morals. Have your own character. Decide who you want to be in the hard situations. Don't do what people think. People will only disappoint you. Don't center them. Center yourself, but don't be selfish. Give. It's always better to give than to receive. At the end of the day, generosity done for somebody else will make you happier than receiving. Always. Always, 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 always. Give time. It's the most precious thing you have. You could be a billionaire, and giving money away means nothing. You could be broke, and giving money means everything. But at the end of the day, all you have is the time. Give time when you can. Uh, yeah. Break your heart. It's probably gonna happen. Might happen more than once. But if you truly never love something that much, you'll never know what it's worth losing. I would never recommend that you stop, but you'll learn so much about yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Spoil them. Treat them. You don't know how long they'll be here. And wish them all the best, regardless of what happens. And the only reason I can tell you that is because over and above everything else that you feel and everything else that you want that you don't get, you have to put God first. No one else. He's the center of everything. Without Allah, you are nothing. You are no one. Perhaps it just makes it easy for me. For me, I believe it's the truth. For everyone else, I don't know. But to be fair, what do you rely on then? This world only makes sense because I know it's temporary. Doesn't make sense if this was the be all and end all. I know there's something after this. Because the good you do and the bad you do, you'll be recompensed for. You'll be made aware. Don't forget that. It's not everything isn't just for this. That's why bad people get away with things, yeah. Because it's not their final destination. But anyway, find a passion that you love and push it as far as you can. You won't know how good you could be. You won't know how much money you could make. You won't know if you could be the best in the world if you don't try. Invest in property. At the end of the day, everyone needs somewhere to sleep. You need somewhere to sleep. Don't buy cars if you don't have the money to. It's a depreciating asset the moment you drive out of the dealership. Invest money in a tax-free savings account. Probably a good idea. And save money in your paycheck. There was a time in my life when I earned 2,000 Rand a month. For reference, in today's money, what would that be? That's like $150. $100? Less than $100? No, 100, yeah, $135. I made $135 a month. Save it. Save as much as you can. And if you can't, it's okay. Survive. Live. Don't regret. Don't hindsight. Especially if you're giving. I spent a lot of that money to save up just to not spend it on myself. So 2 grand, 2 grand, 2 grand, 2 grand to buy something for 8 grand. And whether it's appreciated or not is whatever, man. You gave everything you could. And that means a lot. Regardless of if everyone else appreciates it or not. Only you know the sacrifices you've been through. Overall, you still have to empathize with people, though. Same way I'll empathize with you. You don't know what's happening in my life. I don't know what's happening in yours. I will never. You will never. Have peace and understanding in the fact that you won't truly ever know. Have faith in people. Always prefer to see the good, but never allow yourself to be taken advantage of by everyone else. See the good in people. Try your best. Help. It really means a lot. And if they don't appreciate it, you're more than welcome to take a step away. But I always say your first duty as a human, before anything else, is to be a human. I'm not asking you to be friendly. I'm not asking you to be a comedian. I'm not asking you to be, I don't know, a recluse. or live a sedentary lifestyle by yourself. Like, just be a human. It's okay. It's what we need. To be fair, I mean, it's World Cup time, right? It's just proof that we can get along with each other if it's just not leaders and global leaders involved. Feel for people. Don't get too acclimatized to nonsense. Throw your phone away. You don't need it. You use it for messaging and calls. Don't look at social media. It's all a bunch of nonsense. Don't compare yourself to others. It's even worse. Play video games. Not that much, in moderation, but it gives you culture. Watch shows. Gives you culture. Watch sport. Gives you something to talk about. Play sport. Keeps you active. Make sure you have something that keeps you fit. You cannot sit the whole day on your computer, even if you're working 9 to 5. You cannot play sport the whole day unless you're an athlete. But yeah, be balanced. Everything in moderation. And live like a traveler. Don't get attached to anything. It can all disappear. So there shouldn't be that one thing that you want. You'll always want something else. There shouldn't be the one thing that you need. You'll always need something else. And don't say, oh, now that I have this, it's all I want, because it can disappear. It will literally vanish in front of your eyes, and you'll have to deal with that. Don't get attached to anything. Be happy, be content. Don't be greedy, don't be selfish. Try your best. You're not here to be perfect. You're here to try your best and to know that you've given everything. There's no script. I'm doing all of this at the top of my head. Yeah. Try your best. Be aware of yourself, of others, of potential, of risk. But do what you want. If it's in good stead, with good intentions, and a good idea, why not? Sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith. And at the end of the day, just keep carrying on, man. It's never worth jumping off a cliff for. No matter how ass it gets, how absolutely tragic it is. Can't do that. Can't do that, man. That is not on the agenda. Ever. Don't even consider it. And yeah, that's about it. I think there was a lot of things. It's probably more. But I'm learning too. I don't know everything. AI will never know everything. People will never know everything. Only Allah knows. Travel, actually. Travel. See the world. See other places you haven't been to, even if it's within your own borders. Meet people. Speak to people. Have conversations. Don't be scared to pick up a phone. You need to have conversations with people. You speak to people. You know how they work, what they feel, what they think. Talk, learn, gain knowledge. Go out in the world in search of knowledge and real knowledge and wisdom and experience and pain. Pain and experience will teach you more than any textbook ever will. Ever. Ever. Theoretical knowledge is great. People skills, learning how to get things done, learning how to work with people, how to delegate, how to talk, how to have a conversation, how to deal with problems, how to pay taxes. Well, I hate that one, but it's all things that you have to take into consideration. So yeah, take care of your car, take care of your goods, take care of your house, get a decent medical aid if you can afford it. Eat well, don't eat like shit, don't eat fast food, don't eat processed stuff to the best of your ability. Cook for yourself, saves you money, saves you a lot of money. Ever since I've moved in by myself, I cook for myself and it's kind of fun. Cooking is probably one of the best skills you can ever have. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman or whatever, you need to be able to cook. You need to be able to feed yourself. And feeding others is one of the most amazing feelings ever. Keep things clean, keep yourself hygienic. Cleanliness is pretty important. Buy well-fitting pants, buy well-fitting clothes, dress well. Don't have too much. Don't hoard. Take care of yourself. Unfortunately, people do look at you differently the better you look, the better you appear. And don't be that person. Do good for the sake of doing good. Tell nobody. Give. Donate. Never have an ego. Be confident. Never have an ego. Yeah, that's about it. Have eggs. Eggs are pretty healthy. What else have I learned up until the point of 24? Right now, I could say I'm not attached to anything. I'm content to lose everything. And I think that's probably the best thing I have right now. I don't want something that I'm afraid of losing. I want to be content if I lose anything and everything. Because I have already lost everything. Now I want nothing. But yeah, take care of your parents. Take care of your family. And over and above all, have a good relationship with your Lord. That's about it.